I think you're watching this because you're thinking, if I use Paperbell, why do I still feel like I need a million other tools? And you're also wondering if you're missing something important because tech just never feels as simple as people say it is. So I'm going to clear this up in a way that I hope reduces your overwhelm instead of adding to it. So Paperbell is designed to be an all-in-one platform for coaches. It handles your offers, payments, scheduling, contracts, and client management. That's the promise. And for most coaches, that alone actually replaces a messy setup that they've kind of just pieced together over the years. But here's the part that nobody explains clearly. All in one does not mean nothing else ever. So think of Paperbell as a command center, but there's still a few basic infrastructure pieces that your business needs to function. So let's talk about what you actually still need and what you can stop stressing about. Before you even log into Paperbell, there's a very short pre-checklist that I walk my students through. And this is not busy work. This is how you avoid setting things up twice or questioning all of your decisions later. So first, you need a Gmail account dedicated to your business. Not because Gmail is, some magical system, but it's just that it plays nice with everything else that you're going to be using. It works with your calendar invites, notifications, different integrations. So this is really about just having fewer headaches. Second, you need a payment processor, and that's going to have to be either Stripe or PayPal. Paperbell doesn't hold any of your money. Instead, it just connects to one of these so that you can get paid. I prefer Stripe because it will allow you to offer payment plans, whereas the PayPal integration does not. And third, you need either Zoom or Google Meet. Once your client buys your package, Paperbell schedules the session, and then Zoom or Google Meet is where the session actually happens. Unless, of course, you're doing in person sessions or an actual phone call, then obviously you don't need Zoom or Google Meet. And then there's one optional tool I always recommend, especially if you plan to grow or work with a virtual assistant, and that is a password manager such as LastPass. I don't know about you, but I gave up memorizing passwords a long time ago because at this point, there's just too many things to log into. And I really hope you're not using the same password for everything. So, a tool like LastPass is automatically going to save all of your login information, and it makes it super easy to share that login with someone like a VA without actually revealing what your password information is. Plus, actually having a place to house all of this information is going to make sure you're not going to get locked out of your business on a random Tuesday at 11 o'clock at night. And that's it. That's the whole list. Notice what's not there. There's no website builder, no funnel software, no invoicing, no complicated automations. And this is where so many coaches get stuck because they assume Paperbell didn't work because they still need a few foundational tools. But those tools aren't competitors, they're just supporting your new system. And Paperbell is the hub that connects them into something that I think actually feels really calm. Now, quick pause here because if you're watching this and thinking, okay, but I still feel nervous setting this up. That is exactly why I created my Paperbell course. It walks you through this entire process step by step, including this pre checklist. So you're not guessing or Googling or second guessing yourself. It is linked below and it's designed specifically for coaches who want a simple, automated client onboarding system that gets set up correctly the first time. So, back to the big question, do you need other tools if you use Paperbell? Yes, but only the boring foundational ones that every online business needs. And I promise it gets to be easy to sell your coaching. And in case you're wondering why Paperbell doesn't use invoices, I actually made a full video breaking that down because once you understand that decision, a lot of the platforms suddenly make sense. I'll put that video up here on the screen so you can watch it next because I really want you to feel more confident about how Paperbell is designed to work. And I will see you there.